when we're looking at our attacks, we tend to use the big right hook. And the reason that we do that is because it's the most common attack in the world. In our practice in class, we've talked about how the big right hook represents any kind of circular attack. So it could be a guy coming in for a bear hug, it could be front or rear, but it's still that circling arm. And similarly, we say the stepping punch, the straight punch, represents a push, a grab, a shove, could be going for the throat. And then we sometimes get a question about, well, what about kicks? And if I maybe so bold as to suggest that a good maegeri, a proper maegeri coming in here, being sort of blocked by Gidambarai, that's not really what we're thinking about our applications as dealing with, because proper maegeri is not the kind of attack we're going to meet outside, and my little forearm bone versus a strong leg is going to come a cropper, especially when it's driven in, when it's deliberately used to, you know, cause damage. He wasn't kicking me to be nice, was he? So, what kind of kicks would we have to deal with? It's either going to be a big, hefting, straight footballer's kick, or a big, cutting footballer's kick. And it's going to be low, isn't it? Usually, not every time. Obviously, there's some Jackie Chan wannabes out there. But if we are to meet a kick, what do? I don't want to be putting my arms down here, because the very last thing that's going to do, even if I was strong enough to stop the kick, is leave the face wide open for what he was inevitably going to follow up with. So, what do we want to do if there is a kick? Well, whatever kick it is, attacking the kick with your leg is a fair response, isn't it? So, whatever kind of kick it is, knowing that we're going to do that, it's just this. And if we look at that from this way on, it looks like doing this. So I'm removing my balance so I don't get my leg taken out from under me. I'm also impacting or shielding against that leg. If I'm lucky, I get my knee stuck into it. But this looks a little bit like doing this in Teki Shodan, doesn't it? So if we're in here, and I go, and then I'm straight into striking, then that gives us another Teki Shodan application where we're dealing with a leg attack, straight or hooked. It's going to be the same thing we meet it with. What I don't want to be doing is this, because I'm just really, really vulnerable to anything that comes after that. Knowing that you're going to do this might leave you open somewhere else. So we just want to evolve a little bit more useful application, which looks like moves from our kata that don't take my hands away from protecting my head, and don't let me get kicked either. Okay, so that gives us a simple one for that.